Yo, by Numerocross 3 here, and today I'm going to be reading a story I made, the Dimensional Warriors, short crossover special. Well, this is more like a warm-up story, but anyway, story by Numerocross 3, or Numi, that's me, Undertale by Toby Fox. Yeah, so basically the crossover is going to be involving Undertale. So yeah, Undertale by Toby Fox. So yeah, without any further ado, how about we forget? How about we how about we begin? I mean, in the UT Undertale dimension, throughout the town, humans and monsters are living their normal lives. Cars honking, people talking, and children laughing. Suddenly, the ground begins to shake from shockwaves, making everyone freak out and confused. Making everyone freaked out and confused. Everyone looks in the direction of where they think the shockwaves are coming from. It's coming from that nearby mountain. Behind the mountain, two figures seem to be having a sparring match. One seems to be humanoid, and the other seems to be slightly taller. He looks like a goat monster with long horns and has paws for hands and feet. He is wearing a black robe with white sleeves and has two big blades on each hand. The humanoid figure dodges every swing of the huge blades coming from the taller figure. The tall figure swiftly swings one of his huge blades downward towards the humanoid. The humanoid quickly catches the blade with two fingers, making the blade go to an instant halt. Another shockwave bursts around them. They stop, then take a few steps back. Wow, nice one, Azrael, says the humanoid. Thanks, Mitch, says the taller figure as his blades fade away. So if you're wondering who Mitch looks like, he looks like this. Mitch slash Misto, superhuman from the third dimension. Yeah. Anyway, let's get a move on. The taller figure, Azrael, who is standing around 7 feet tall, begins to decrease in size, making him shorter than Mitch. His horns begin to disappear, and his black robe transforms into a green and yellow striped shirt and black pants. That's it for today's training, buddy. We should get you home. Yeah, do you think the people back at the town felt that the shockwaves we made? Oh, yeah, probably. I haven't really thought of that. Really? How could you have not thought of that? Mitch lets out an awkward chuckle as he rubs the back of his head. Meanwhile, Mitch and Azrael are walking back to town. Man, it's been a year since the Dimensional Crisis, which is the first story I've made. The Dimensional Crisis? Yeah, it seems fitting in my opinion, since it was a pretty brutal battle. Yeah, it was the hardest battle I have ever been involved in. There could be a battle that might be a bit more difficult, so we would need to be ready. Right. Suddenly, a random monster citizen that resembles a humanoid German Shepherd dog runs up to the two individuals. Did you guys see the? Did you, excuse me. Did you guys feel those shockwaves? Yeah, we did. It shook the whole town. Mitch and Azrael look at each other with troubled looks on their faces. I hope it doesn't happen again, he says as he walks off. Oops. Training near the town was definitely a bad idea, especially near a mountain. Oh well, now we know to never do that again. Yeah, maybe we should stick with the area by the river that's like 4 or 5 miles away. They arrive by a small gray house and stand by the door. Well, you're home. See ya, buddy. See ya, Mitch. Mitch walks away from the house as Azrael goes inside. Mitch walks through the small town with his hands in his jacket pockets. Wow, the kid is improving. He's getting better and better as we keep training.
He sure does have a lot of potential.
You said it, Kaon, my dark wingless spirit dragon friend.
Okay, Mr. Obvious.
Mitch chuckles.
So, where are we going?
To that area down by the river.
What for?
I don't know. Just the first thing I could think of, since I'm kind of bored.
All right.
Mitch walks into a nearby alleyway and raises his hand outward. Then a blue portal begins. I mean, then a blue portal begins in front of him. Here we go. He walks through the portal and arrives in a peaceful forest area with a small river in the center.
Did you really have to say "here we go" like it was your first time going through dimensional portals?
You know me. I'm weird. Kaon chuckles.
Right.
Mitch sits by a nearby tree. This place is kind of peaceful.
I agree. But I'm still wondering why we use this area as training grounds.
Well, I couldn't find a better place. Besides, I'm able to repair the damage we caused with my crazy powers. So, it's like it never happened.
But still, I think we should keep looking for a better place to spar and train.
There's nowhere else I could think of. I mean, the spot near the mountains was clearly a bad idea since the nearby town was almost in complete panic.
Meh. I'm sure we will find a better spot sooner or later.
Maybe. And hopefully. He lets out a yawn. Oh, frick. I'm tired, he says as he slowly shuts his eyes. Meanwhile, Azrael is in his room doing his homework at his desk. These questions are pretty easy. You're right, says a kid with a blue and purple striped shirt. But it eventually gets harder. I know, Frisk. Did you guys hear and feel those shockwaves outside? I heard it was around the mountains. Azrael freezes. Yeah. That's why I came home early. What were you and Mitch doing out there anyway? We were, working on a project. Oh, what kind? Azrael feels himself getting more nervous. Kids, bedtime, says a voice outside the bedroom door. Okay, Mom. Azrael lets out a sigh of relief. We should get to sleep. Are you done with your homework yet? Yep, he says as he answers the last question. Same here. They both they both go to their separate beds and eventually fall asleep. Back to Mitch and Kaon. Mitch begins to slowly wake up. Yeah, Mitch begins to slowly wake up. Wait, did I just
suddenly fall asleep? Yes.
Mitch wipes his eyes. How long was I asleep?
6 minutes.
Oh, that long, huh? Mitch stands up.
You know, when you activate your powers, you have unlimited stamina. But there's a side effect when you deactivate your powers. You begin to feel exhausted.
And you call me Mr. Obvious. Kaon chuckles.
So where to now?
Mitch begins to think. I know. Mitch brings up his hand and a blue portal appears. He walks through and arrives on top of a cliff, and below it is the town in the distance.
Why up here?
I just think it's cool to be up here. he says as he sits down.
Because the town looks beautiful from up here?
Yep.
I agree with you.
After a few minutes, Mitch begins to stand up.
Are you doing what I think you're gonna do?
Mitch just simply smirks as he walks closer to the edge.
Mitch?
Mitch tilts forward off the cliff and begins free falling. Woo! Mitch begins to perform some flips. Epic flips, boy! He gets closer to the ground. And Mitch performs an epic landing. He sticks the landing! He then realizes that he had landed in a huge forest filled with huge trees. This place looks a bit creepy.
No one has ever mentioned anything about this area.
That's kind of strange. He continues to walk through the forest. I don't think anyone owns this area. So I can use this place to train myself.
Are you crazy? You could create more shockwaves.
Excuse me. We are further away from the town, so there won't be any earthquakes. Well, at least not near the town.
Whatever.
Mitch stops walking.
Why did you stop?
Suddenly, a blue aura begins to burst around Mitch.
What are you doing?
Saying nothing, with a sonic boom, Mitch performs a powerful leap towards a tree and lands a devastating punch, shattering the bark and tearing the roots out of the ground as it goes flying.
Mitchell!
Mitch smirks. Caught you off guard, didn't I?
Pretty much, partner.
He says sarcastically. Aw, come on, man. Don't give me sarcasm. He turns to another tree.
Which attack are you gonna do now?
The Super Noomy Special. The Super Noomy Special. He runs towards the other tree at high speeds and lands a powerful air kick, sending it flying at crazy speed. This time hitting 3 more trees, knocking them down instantly. Mitch stands there proudly.
You done screwing around?
Nope.
Oh boy.
A few minutes later, Mitch stands there surrounded by uprooted trees. How many did I knock down?
11.
Mitch power punches a tree beside him, uprooting yet another tree. Make that 12.
You are unbelievable.
Mitch chuckles. I know. Mitch focuses his telekinesis energy to lift up one of the broken trees and mend it back to the ground. Well, this may take a little bit. Another few minutes later, Mitch finally plants the last tree into the ground. Well, that takes care of that.
Are you done?
Yep.
Well, maybe there could be no harm done with training in a place like this.
We still need to eventually find a more suitable place to train in. So let's consider this a temporary training ground.
Right.
Well, we should probably head home. I'm going to need some sleep.
Obviously. You and me both.
With that, Mitch opens a blue portal and walks in. He arrives in his bedroom. Aw, man. What a day. What a day/night. He says as he plops onto his bed.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, dude.
Good night.
Mitch deactivates his powers and quickly falls asleep. A few hours later, excuse me. I can't speak today. Mitch is instantly awakened out of his deep sleep. His eyes snap open, showing a pair of glowing cobalt blue irises. He senses something wrong, which causes him to struggle to rush out of bed. Oh, frick! Something's going on downtown! I gotta— Whoa! He slips off his bed and falls on the floor. Ow! Kaon lets out a snicker. Oh, shut up, he says as he stands up. I wonder what's going on. He opens another portal and walks through. He arrives on the roof of a building. Mitch looks down and sees three robbers stealing from a nearby bank.
Robbers.
Yep. You ready for this?
Always.
All right, let's get this going. Blue aura begins to burst around Mitch. Here we go. He jumps off the building. As he falls, his aura begins to glow into a blinding blue light. The robbers notice the light, causing them to look back.
Oh no. Not him.
Crap! This is not good. Why him? Why now? Mitch lands on the ground, then the bright light begins to dissipate. Mitch is now in a seamless cobalt blue armor with an ocean blue V-shaped visor. You guys never learn. It looks like Misto is going to have to teach you a lesson.
Screw it. Shoot him, boys!
All three robbers take out their guns and begin shooting at him. Misto just stands there while every bullet just bounces off of his impenetrable armor. Bullets don't kill me, guys. Robbers keep shooting. These idiots will never learn, will they? Using his ability to move at the speed of light, Misto runs behind one of the robbers and delivers a chop to the back of his neck, knocking him out instantly. The two remaining robbers look back in disbelief as they see their partner out cold. Another one of the robbers takes out a knife and runs towards Misto. I'm gonna slice you to bits, you freak! You idiot! What makes you think a knife will hurt him? The robber attempts to stab Misto in the chest, but with the hero's unbreakable armor, the knife just breaks. The robber stands there with a look of total regret and fear, knowing that he messed up. Idiot. He bonks him on the head, knocking the second robber out. Misto then turns to see the final robber run away. Nope, I don't think so. Using his enhanced speed, Misto catches up to the robber. Crap! 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 Suddenly, the robber gets caught in some kind of blue energy field, paralyzing him. What's going on? Why can't I move? Misto zips in front of him. I used my energy paralysis on you, so you aren't going anywhere. The robber begins to struggle. Let me go! Sorry, man. He quickly punches him in the face, knocking him out instantly. Nighty-night. Later, the police arrive. The cops put their handcuffs on the robbers, then force them into the police cars.
Thanks for the help, Misto.
No problem, sir. The police cars drive off.
Did you really have to create a bright light when you were putting on your armor?
I thought I would make a cool entrance. Kaon lets out an annoyed groan. All right. I'm sorry. I'm just in a good mood.
It's okay.
Misto begins to levitate and looks around. Strangely, there are no people in this part of town.
Maybe they're just too busy doing other things.
Yeah, probably. Misto's ocean blue visor begins to glow. I just used my mystic scan, and geez, not even a single person in the building. Pretty bad bank security, if you ask me.
Indeed.
Anyway, what you want to do now?
Not sure. Fly around the city?
Yeah, sure. Let's have a nice summer flight, he says as he flies away. Life is fun. Okay, that's it. Yeah. So this story was basically a warm-up story, just to let you guys and gals know. Anyway, if you liked the video, please leave a comment and subscribe. And remember, stay frosty. See you guys later.